Welcome everybody, my name is Shumanet, and in today's video we'll be discussing you guys a brand new series which we're planning on doing, which is called your weekends forecast. We're going through every region in the United States, showing guys if you guys are going to see some thunderstorms, rainfall, snowfall, your temperature forecast for for Saturday and Sunday. And if since I'm going to college, if I'll be gone on Friday, Saturday, I'll pre-record it on Thursday, but expect every weekend this weekend forecast. So we'll be here starting with you guys with the Northeast. So this is Northeast. We'll be looking at the NAM 12 kilometer model. And I like NAM 12 kilometer model. It's pretty nice. And we'll be showing you guys the weather pattern as well as the temperature forecast for each day. So this is 1 o'clock, which is just passed recently. So this is showing us Friday's forecast. This is 18Z. And here you can see some shower thunderstorms, which has been currently going on. Some severe weather has been happening in the Northeast today, and plans to continue until the cold front gets into the Atlantic Ocean. After that occurs, expect some dry weather conditions, some cooler temperatures, maybe an isolated storm that might develop in the Delmarva Peninsula. But expect nice with high pressure system in place, some cooler airs, and some nice temperatures before maybe another storm system that could come in onto Monday. So we'll show you guys how much precip you're expecting. Most of them has already fallen, but a little bit more might fall in the next couple hours. But by around 10 p.m. should be good to go. So expect anywhere between maybe a tenth of an inch to as much as another inch of rain could fall. But overall, most of this is already fallen. Some of them might continue to fall if you're near Boston, and that is what it is. It'll be nice, beautiful weather. Now let's quickly look at temperature forecast for the Northeast. So here we go, everybody. Here's the temperature forecast for Northeast. Obviously, today's been very hot and muggy, which is why you got some thunderstorms developing. But as you can see, as the cold front moves by, you got 50s up in Maine and the northern part of New Hampshire and New York. Cool weather. In fact, you got even the 60s near Worcester, near Scranton, lower 60s in Connecticut, and 70s by the coast. Daytime high temperatures might get into the 60s inland, 70s and 80s near Washington D.C. But it looks very pleasant before you get even colder temperatures Sunday morning, where in fact you might be in the 40s and 50s in New England, lower 60s near Boston, 60s and 70s down as you move your way south, and even in the 40s and 50s near Buffalo, near Allentown, and Pittsburgh near 63 degrees. And it keeps getting colder. You might even see some potential cooler temperatures where you have 40s and 50s all across the valleys in the high temperatures. Again, seasonable temperature wise, 60s and 70s. And that's how it is before it gets back to above average temperature wise. Now we're going to be showing you guys the Southeast regional forecast. Alright, here comes Southeast. Let's show you guys what you expect. Some pop-up showers done. So a lot of flooding been going on in Mississippi, Alabama, especially Mississippi. I really hope this don't happen, but some shower and thunderstorms before it becomes the cold front moves by, and expect some drier temperatures and a little bit of shower and thunderstorms, but not too much in terms of heavy rainfall. This is typical because it's always hot, very muggy in the Southeast, so you obviously get a lot of instability and some Cape Valleys, which is why you always get some thunderstorms. So let's see how much rainfall you expect in the Southeast. About anywhere between half an inch to an inch, but if you get underneath one of these shower and thunderstorms, you might get 1 to 3 inches of rain. But overall, expect maybe half an inch of rain. But if you have outdoor plans on the weekend, I expect you should go outside and do your outdoor plans. And if you hear thunder, go indoors. So now let me quickly show you guys the temperature forecast for the Southeast. Alright, hot and humid, temperatures in the 80s, low temperatures in the 70s and 60s, which is typical. temperatures near 90 degrees in the Carolinas, near pretty much high 80s, which is what you normally see, maybe slightly above average, but overall just normal temperatures with showers and thunderstorms throughout the entire day before it gets a little bit hotter in like the Louisiana coast, Louisiana area, and Mississippi. But that's what it is forecasted to be for the weekend. Enjoy weather. I say the northeast and the southeast. Northeast weather forecast is absolutely perfect in my opinion. And the southeast, it will be a little bit muggy, but you used to that because it's like that all the time in the summertime. Alright, now we're at the south central. Texas. You've been hit very hard with historic rainfall in Dallas. In fact, they saw 15 inches rain, I think over 10 inches of rain in a 24-hour period. Let's see how your weekend's going to be for the South Plains. Some showers and thunderstorms that might be there, but by noon it'll be gone. And we'll just look about Kansas. Might get some rain in southwest Kansas. Beneficial rain early morning hours. But other than that, some showers and thunderstorms could develop, which is what the Storm Prediction Center is forecasting with the cold front moving in. So if you're under some of these thunderstorms, be on alert. You might get some gusty winds, maybe some large hail at the most, but don't expect much in the Texas Panhandle or Oklahoma. But as the cold front moves east, it becomes a little broken line, and warm temperatures will come in as they continues as we move towards Monday. Or some more storms could develop on late Monday. So we're going to look at the total precip. Should be mostly dry. Yeah, mostly dry. A little bit of rainfall in southwest Kansas. Some isolated storms may develop. But overall, expect dry weather pattern and maybe some, if you're on one of these storm systems like the southeast, you might get some heavy rainfall. Let's look at temperature forecast. Should be pretty hot because the next 6 to 14 days, they expect very hot temperatures, especially in Kansas. Let's see what they're saying. So we're gonna start with the beginning, and we'll move you away here. So we're here into Friday. This was the high temperatures Friday you guys saw. Now we're going to Saturday morning. Temperatures in the 70s all across the South Plains, 60s in the Panhandle, and 60s in southwest Kansas due to some rainfall. And you can see some 80s and 90s all across Texas, which is about normal, which is exactly normal. And then it gets a little bit above average temperatures, and humidity will be picked up as well. And that's what it's forecasted to be. And overnight temperatures, again, very mild, I think. A little bit warm, 80s and high 70s all across the South Plains. Before triple digits could be forecasting on Sunday. So I think from next week it's going to be very hot. Expect, again, near 100 degrees all across South Plains. And it'll be pretty dry, and it continues on Monday and Tuesday. So, if I'm you in the South Plains, you can do outdoor activity, but make sure you have a lot of water with you because it'll be very, very hot and very, very muggy. So now we're going to go moving into the North Central region. So we just recently discussed about the North Central region, and you guys are expecting some thunderstorms. Some severe weather could be impacted in the North Central region, especially for Iowa on Saturday. Overall, North Central region, I would be on alert if you're in this region where I'm circling, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, especially Western Illinois. We quickly go through this. Some shower and thunderstorms, especially Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Have some alerts if you have your phone on Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And then after that thunder complex storms move out, I think Sundays will be pretty good for most of the region, before maybe some shower and storms that could develop on Monday. So now we'll look at the precip, which you guys probably saw from the last video if you have not seen it. This is your precip. Widespread 1 to 3 inches for southern Minnesota, much of Iowa, and maybe half an inch to an inch in Wisconsin, and a little bit of rainfall in Illinois. So now we'll show you guys quickly the temperature outlook for you guys. Let's see how it is. We're going to be going to you guys starting from Friday. Nebraska will get a lot of heat, but overall, you got 60s in the morning, including 50s near the Chicago suburbs, so you get away from the urban heat effects, even 40s up in southern Wisconsin. Daytime temperatures, other than Iowa because of the storms, that's where you're going to see temperatures near 90 degrees. Will be very hot. Instability up there. Daytime meaning. In Illinois, expect 70s and 80s. Wisconsin, very pleasant 60s up in the north and low 70s in the south. As we continue into the evening time frame, looks pretty pleasant if you're near the Great Lakes region. Overnight temperatures will be in the low 60s, maybe 70s, a little bit muggy before we can start to see the new pattern change, which we implement in the next by Sunday. Hot and humid comes back. In fact, we might be in a high 90s in southern Iowa, Nebraska, and mid to upper 80s in Illinois before a little bit of cool down could come as the cold front moves away. Overall, weekend, I think Iowa and Minnesota be on alert on Saturday. Sunday should be pretty good for the entire Midwest. Maybe some showers, thunderstorms. Enjoy your Sunday before a heat wave is expected in the next 6 to 14 days. Now I'll be talking to you guys with the Northwest. Overall, Northwest should be this is your dry season, so I don't expect much for you guys. Maybe some monsoons, thunderstorms in Wyoming and Idaho, but overall it should be hot and dry, which is what it is forecasted. You might get some severe weather tonight and into tomorrow morning in the plains of Montana, but overall hot and not much to talk about. We'll talk to you guys more as the rainy season comes in during the winter time. So we'll just quickly show you guys how much rainfall you expect. Not much, maybe half an inch in eastern Montana. And I will show you guys the temperature forecast. It's currently you guys are going through a heat wave, and I think the heat wave is gonna get worse and worse by the end of the month. So look at that. I mean, you might get some 60s up. This is high temperatures today, but we'll show you guys what it is. Some cooler weather in high elevations. You might get in the 50s and 40s. And then temperatures in the valleys, 70s. Look at that, near 9 degrees in the plains in Wyoming and Montana. And then you might get some nice cool weather. You might get some days of below average, but enjoy these day temperatures. Look at it, 40s up in the mountains, 50s, even 40s up in the coast, 50 degrees in Portland as you wake up on Sunday, but it gets a little bit more hot. Has high temperatures and near normal for now, but I think the heat wave will start to build in next week. 50s and 40s. Overall, temperature-wise, is normal, but I mean, I think Northwest is perfect. You expect expect dry conditions, a little bit hot as you move you move east of the Rocky Mountains. If you're west of the Rocky Mountains, expect normal temperatures and sunshine. And enjoy this because pretty soon you guys get back to your rainy pattern. I think the Northwest is the best for this weekend. Outdoor activities is good to go. So lastly, the Southwest. We'll talk to you guys about that. Maybe let's see. I expect some monsoon season continues for the Four Corners region, and hot and dry for California, which is exactly. Some storms could develop later this afternoon in Colorado and New Mexico. It looks like a little bit of storms may develop, but the monsoon looks like it's gonna end. I don't know if it's gonna end, but it doesn't look like much will develop. If anything, you might see something in New Mexico, and maybe some storms might develop a little bit later. So let's look at the weather forecast pattern right here. Here we go. Rainfall overall looks very, very dry. Might get maybe some drizzle. Maybe if you get underneath the storm, maybe half an inch at the most. Which is good because the Southwest, especially New Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada has been hit very, very hard. Let's look at temperature forecast for the Southwest. So we're going to start with Friday. You can see 100 degrees. Oh, it looks pretty much normal. Maybe it's a little bit warm in California. But that's typical. You might get 100 degrees in Sacramento. And this looks like just typical heat, summertime heat. Nothing too hot, nothing too cold. And yeah, that's what it's looking like. So overall, if you're in Arizona, in the typical desert area, stay hydrated. If you're in the coast, enjoy your temperature. It looks like you're going to be about average, maybe slightly above average, but you have a great weekend. So guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll be posting this every weekend on Saturday morning. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, and we'll catch you guys for another video. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.